Hey, it's Ian here again, back for episode 4 of the data discussion. Remember, in day 1, we talked about our talent pools and how we make those talent pools larger and larger so that we can go towards the total addressable market. Then in episode 2, we talked through the intrinsic recruitment funnel that we wanted to move to, away from external decisions to internal desires of a candidate. We actually talked about what that intrinsic funnel looked like and the different stages, how it worked from awareness to education, consideration, decision, and then down into action. Now today we're going to cover some of the really important stuff. We're going to talk about how we actually make this have massive impact to your business and to the way that you actually hire people. So let's get struck straight into episode 4. So here we have it. We have the intrinsically based recruitment funnel. We have all of the channels that are feeding into our funnel, our recruitment marketing system. So this funnel actually ends up being a system that's embedded in your business that handles all of the marketing that goes out. Now what this funnel is actually allowing you to do, it's allowing you to take people through a story of your business that will move them through each stage of the funnel, answering all of those intrinsic questions that people have along the way, like, will I fit in with the team? Do I have the right behaviours? What are the core values of the organisation? Will I add value to them? Will they add value to me? All of the stuff people want to know to make career changing decisions. One of the really strong things that we're able to do now is we're able to use a couple of really smart pieces of tech and actually understand specifically where each person is in our recruitment funnel. So a really easy way of looking at this is if you had a talent pool that had 500 people and you needed to attract those 500 people into your talent pool. But once in a normal recruitment funnel, once they come into your talent pool, you don't really understand how close they are to wanting a job with your business. Through tracking each of the stages of this funnel, you become aware of exactly where each person is. So after a short while, you very quickly be able to see that you have 500 people at the very top of the funnel. When they enter, you have 480 people that have actually taken an awareness action with your business. They've viewed a job advert, they've clicked on a link in an email, etc, etc. Now usually whenever you get to this stage, systems just fall apart. They can't track anything else at all. They can't figure out what somebody does after they click on a link in an email. All they know is somebody clicked. That's all very well and good, but now there's systems out there that allow you to know what happens afterwards as well. Every single action a candidate takes with the content that you put out there so that you know exactly how engaged they are. So then very quickly you can start to say, well, out of these 480 people, there's 300 people that have taken an action and actually engaged with some of our content on social media, on our website, on our blog, in our emails, wherever it may be. Knowing that they've taken that first action and then going forward to look at another couple of pieces of content or another couple of pages on your website will give you really key information that they are actually starting to educate themselves on your careers. Then you might find out that you have 150 people that have actually taken it to that consideration stage. That consideration stage being really key. So they're starting to consider the careers within your business. They're starting to look at the employer branding content, the employer value proposition content that you put out there, the day in the life stories, the core values, messages from your CEO, all of the stuff that you want them to look at that's starting to influence them to be the right person and the right behaviours whenever they join your organisation. And then you're going to find that fairly quickly, and typically this is pretty true, you're going to find fairly quickly that you have 50 people there, roughly 10% of your talent pool that is in your system that is actually ready to start engaging about jobs now. And this is 50 people that your TA team work with. And through the system that you have in place, you're able to show your TA team that these 50 people are the people that they want to talk to about considering jobs in your organisation. If this was 1,000 people, you would likely be looking at 100. If it was 10,000, you would likely be looking at 1,000. If it was 10, you might only be looking at 1. So you're roughly working on that 10% rule. But the best thing is you're able to say to your recruiters, look at these 10% of people and allow your recruitment marketing content to work the 90% of people further through the funnel until they join the 10% of people. And that's what we call the talent pipeline, because what you're doing is through content is you're continually moving people through your funnel to a stage where they're ready to consider an opportunity with you, meaning that your recruiters don't have to waste their time engaging with these people because your marketing is doing that for you. So what I'm going to ask you today is I'm going to ask you to click on the link below, because that's going to bring you through to a page that'll show you all of the systems that I use to piece together all of this information. Better yet, there's even a button there where you can book a quick call in my diary where we can start to have a conversation about what systems might fit into place for your organization and help you build an intrinsically based recruitment funnel along with a data analytics side that will really drive massive benefit for your business. Let's just cover quickly the massive benefits that this is going to deliver for your business. So the first benefit that we're going to tick off for you through implementing a strategy that is intrinsically based and through implementing systems that are going to allow you to work with this strategy is you're going to find that your speed of hire increases massively, because your recruitment team is not dealing with 100% of people on your system. They're dealing with 10% of people that are highly engaged and ready to consider careers with your business. We're going to allow you to cover off the engagement element, not just the engagement with the 90% of people who are working through your recruitment funnel, but also the engagement with the 10% of people that are ready to join your business. See, the engagement and how engaged that 10% of people are is so key, because whenever they join your business as an engaged employee, you're fast forwarding the amount of time it takes to onboard them, for them to become a productive employee, and also you're enabling that 20% discretionary effort that employees have very early on in their employee life cycle. So you're getting more engaged, more productive, better employees quicker. And all of this is going to drive massive cost savings in your business. Remember, you're attracting people once, you're engaging them in an automated way over a period of time, and you're bringing them in quicker and in a more engaged way into your business. So essentially, by bringing them in quicker, you're generating revenue in your business quicker off them. And by bringing them in and only paying for them once whenever you're bringing them into your recruitment system, you're saving money there. And over a period of time, you're going to remove the need for all of those external recruitment providers that you have, agencies, RPOs, all of that sort of stuff is going to become useless, because the data that they have, they own, but you're going to move it to a stage where you own your data and you're engaging it in a way that's going to have massive impact to your business. So again, click on the button below, have a look at the different types of software that I use to implement these sorts of processes, and if you're really interested, click on that button. It'll give you access directly to my diary where you can book a quick 15-minute phone call with me, that's all, and we can have a chat through about how some of this might plug into your business. Look forward to hearing from you, and that's me over and out.